Hello, my friends. Welcome to my spiritual sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Welcome in, everyone. How's everybody doing? We're going to do the water sign reading tonight, and this is going to be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and also the Chinese animal signs of pig and rat. So if you have pig or rat in your chart, your natal chart, or any of the luck pillars, then this reading is for you. And if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio anywhere in your chart, this reading is for you. You could have your Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your sun sign, your ascendant. You could have it in your moon sign. You could have it in your north node, south node. It doesn't matter. If you have it anywhere in your chart, then this reading is for you because you do have the water element in your chart. And just if this is your first time, I want to say welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're so glad to have you be a part of the community. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified of future videos. And if you are coming back, I want to say thank you so much for coming back. Appreciate it. We're so glad to have you in the community. Very appreciative. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the content and the readings. So let's get started, shall we? Now, let's talk a little bit about energy. Energy is fluid. So even though today is March the 9th, and this is for the week ahead, it doesn't matter when you find this reading, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 3 months, or a year from now. The energy is what's important because you'll be divinely orchestrated to have something in that reading that stands out for you or that you need to know, even if it's just a sentence. So energy is fluid, and it may be that I'm not talking to a water sign. I'm talking to somebody who is close to you, in close proximity, and I'm just picking up on their energy. If that's the case, would you please go ahead and share this video with them? And if you feel like they would benefit by hearing the message that's going to be appearing tonight. I never know what the message is gonna be. It's all divinely orchestrated. So I'm just as surprised as all of you out there. So we have a Pisces moon coming up on the 13th, a new moon. So that means new beginnings, and the Pisces new moon is, if you have Pisces in your chart, I have a Pisces moon. It most likely will affect you more than other people, and just know water people in general, because the water influence will be shifting and changing. So just to know that if you're a little bit more emotional than normal, it's because we are having a Pisces new moon on the 13th, I believe it is, of March. Of course, if you're listening to this reading at a different time, then of course just delete that part, right? So anything I say, if it doesn't resonate with you, just let it go and keep what works, okay? So what I'm going to do today is, because we're moving into the new energy of the Metal Rabbit month from March 5th until April 4th, we have the annual or the monthly flying stars that are shifting and changing in our homes, in our businesses, in our spaces. And of course, therefore, it mirrors into our lives. So I'm going to be doing a Feng Shui spread, and we're going to pick up messages for the different areas in your home, your business, and your life, and how to maneuver through it. And, I'm going to give you some cures to put in place in case it's a negative energy that you're facing. So, Spirit, give us, there we go, we've got our first 2 cards. We have the Southeast, the wealth, prosperity, abundance area. We have the South, fame, reputation, enlightenment area. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know for the Southwest? Southwest, marriage and relationship area. East, family ancestors area. Okay, Spirit, what is it? The center. Our center is our overall well-being. What is the card that you want us to know for that area? Oh, and these cards are the Psychic Tarot by John Hyland. So, just in case I haven't told you before, it's a new deck, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh my God, we got 2 cards that came out, and I am going to take them. I'm just going to switch them over, and we'll look at them in just a few minutes. So we have the center, and the center is our overall well-being, our health area. And then we have in the west, the children creativity area in the west. Okay, Spirit, what card do you want us to have for the northeast? Yeah, we're going to take that one. That's the northeast. That's the self-knowledge, cultivation, wisdom area. And then next is the north. We have the north, and the north is the career and life path area. And then we have one more, and that is northwest that jumped out there. Northwest is our helpful people and travel area, the benefactors that come into our life to help us. Okay, we are all set up on our first level. I am going to ask Spirit to give us an overall message for this reading, please. Oh, we got 2 cards that came out. I normally just take 1, but I'll take 2 because obviously they want to come out. All right, we have a waiting game going on, and we have prosperity begins in the reverse, a 1 card. So it's just like it says, there's somebody waiting for prosperity to come forward. There's some kind of a delay. There's a wait that's taking there's some kind of wait that's taking place, and that's the overall message here. Okay. So prosperity begins, there's, something is being delayed, setback, and I'm not really sure what it is yet, but we'll see. We'll see what the cards tell us. All right. We have wealth, prosperity, and abundance area. Spirit, give us another card for the south. Fame, reputation, enlightenment area. Marriage, relationship area. In the southwest. In the east, family, ancestors. Okay, center. Yep. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we have for the west, please, Spirit? Northeast, we have the wisdom, self-cultivation area. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for the career and life path area? North. 1 more for the northwest, please, Spirit. Okay, helpful people, travel. And 1 more from this deck for overall theme. We have the Angel of Love in reverse. And I had this card yesterday for the fire signs. 49. So, yeah, there's some kind of love that's not coming forward. It could be prosperity. And if I didn't already tell you, this is the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Sorry. Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, let's get started on the overall reading now. So we can see that we have a waiting game, and there's some love that is not coming forward from the Angel of Love. Wants to give the love, but the love is not there yet. Prosperity has not begun yet, so there's some kind of waiting game going on here. Let's see what the wealth, prosperity, abundance area tells us. Okay, We have the Magician in the Mirror in the reverse. It's a card of 8, and we have the Shadow card, 9. So there's a reason why this prosperity is being delayed. The Magician in reverse is it's a trickster. It's somebody that is working through their shadow. They're not above board. They practice magic in a unethical, very dark energy. You see how this man is in the dark and this one's in the light. So he's seeing his shadow. So this person that we're talking about in question, and it may be you, it may be somebody else, or this may be just a message that you need to know moving forward, is there's somebody working in their shadow, and that is the darker side. That's the side you don't want to admit you have. It's those things that we keep hidden from the public. You know, like the person who is one kind of individual on the outside world, and then when they're on the inside world, they do, you know, unethical, corrupt type things. And the Magician in the Mirror in reverse is a magician in the reverse is a trickster, a deceptor. They don't practice magic in the way that the divine wants them to, and it's coming from the shadow. So there's some kind of, and this is really representative of the wealth and prosperity. See, the prosperity is being delayed because we have a trickster. We have somebody who's practicing magic that could be spell work, unethical means being cast forward in somebody's wealth corner. So we also have the yearly influence of the 5 star of misfortune this year, and this month we have the monthly influence of the star of arguments. So there's somebody coming from the lower energies, and this combination can indicate accident, illness, money loss, or obstacles in the way, and that can be the reason why we are going through a waiting game. The cure for this in this area is the metal element. Moving metal as a 6-cylinder wind chime, or a saltwater cure to offset this energy if you must spend time in the southeast sector of your home. Otherwise, just keep this area void of activity all year long, and definitely get a Feng Shui consultation with me if this is your bedroom, an office, or your front door. There may be something not so ethical that is happening behind closed doors by this person who is the Magician in reverse. Okay? Not really great energy to start a reading with. Let's see what we have in the fame, reputation, enlightenment area. Okay, well, we have the thinking man, and he's in reverse. So we also have the card of fertility. We have the Empress. So we may be talking about an Empress and a man who is now deciding not to go into his mind, but maybe into his heart. With a 46 card, with the thinking man in reverse, we're talking about a new beginning with this man. He could be somebody who's very logical. He's usually the King of Swords in the regular tarot deck. And that can be an authority figure. It can be a lawyer. It could be a doctor. It could be somebody who uses their mind, is in reverse. So he is out of his mind. And it may be in relation to this Empress. So the Empress is the card of 3, a card of fertility. That means that she is in her heart with the divine flow around her, and coming together with the Trinity. Now, there may be a third influence that's interfering in this whole thing. And technically, in this sector of the South sector, we have the yearly influence of the 1 star of heavenly blessings and the monthly influence of the 8 star of wealth this month. So this sector is very blessed. It indicates wealth, career success, and prosperity. And it indicates that in this sector, the South, you're able to make money through partnerships, sharing thoughts, and other activities that involve parties and positive meetings. This person could be the same person we're talking about here, the Magician in reverse. And he is in reverse now, which means that, you know, he's getting out of his head and going to his heart. So let's hope that's the situation here. All right. Yeah, there's somebody leaving, it looks like, in the Southwest. This is the marriage relationship area. We have somebody going on a journey because there's been some heartache and loss. And it's interesting because we had this same card, this 3-card heartache and loss, which is the 3 of Swords, for the fire signs yesterday. So this may be a fire sign that we're talking about as well. You may be dealing with a fire sign or have fire in your chart. Now, this fire sign is going through a heartbreak, very, very terrible heartbreak. And the 3 of Swords can sometimes be betrayal by this person in the shadow, the thinking man, who most likely is always in his mind, but now he's seeing that it's delaying everything concerned. I mean, the angel of love isn't here, prosperity's dead, you know, everything is like come to a halt. And this Empress could be this woman who's having the heartache and loss. So she has decided to leave and go on a journey with the 2 card. And as you can see, she's crossing a bridge, which means that she has made the decision to leave this. And in the Southwest sector, we have the 3-star of arguments and the monthly influence of the 1-star of heavenly blessings. So, you know, you have to really be sure that you're not being, you know, there may have been some competition going on or some kind of an aggressive manner going on with this man, this thinking man in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. He's in his shadow, and it's creating havoc with this Empress. It's creating heartache and loss, and it's causing her to want to go on a journey and leave. And that's what I'm seeing here. In the family and ancestors area, we have the Destiny card is in reverse. Yeah, so that's the destiny is not being fulfilled. And 27 is the 9 of walking away card is in reverse as well. So in the family, somebody's being stopped from walking away. And it doesn't, I think it's somebody who's not the Empress here that we're talking about. It's somebody else that is being stopped from walking away and completing their destiny in the family. And I'm not sure how this is connected. Only you would know that story, but it's somebody else is being stopped in their tracks and they're not able to follow their correct path and their correct destiny. Now, in the East, we can actually add some metal cure in that area as well to offset this negative influence. We do have the Star of Illness there in the monthly influences, and we have the yearly influence of the 4-star of academics. So this could be that there's an illness that's keeping this person, this family member, from walking away. There's an illness that needs to be addressed. Until that happens, the destiny cannot be fulfilled. And the illness could be, when it's coming from the shadow like this, could be even an addiction that is being hidden with the shadow. And it's creating havoc within this family. And there's a woman who is affected by this whole thing that is walking away. So I would recommend a metal cure in that area or the salt water cure in the East to offset this energy if this is your story and you're going through this. In the health and overall being area, yeah, we have somebody who's all tied up. 5 card, which means change. So that's another card of waiting, the waiting game. So it verifies that things are all tied up right now, and balance is what is needed to achieve the ultimate goal of getting things right and achieving the destiny and getting prosperity going and getting the love back in this relationship. So that it could be the reason why this woman is not walking away, this family member, because this one is leaving, but there is one that can't because they're all tied up. And the reason why is because they need to go to balance, and they need to go within and figure out what they need to learn to get out of the shadow and realize that their destiny is waiting for them. The center is really a great, I didn't go into the Feng Shui about it, but the center is really a great area this month. The yearly influence has the Star of Heavenly Mentor Blessings and the monthly influence of the 4-star of Academics. So it can indicate power and intelligence when we use the center. And these 2 stars together are very auspicious. It can indicate leadership and good charisma. So what this lady has to realize is she has to step into her leadership role and untie herself with right action and go and balance her energies out. She's off kilter in some way. When we look at the West, children and creativity, we have the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, and we have the 20 card of envy. So once again, we have that shadow side of somebody's envious of this Empress, right? And it's creating a shadow side, a magician in reverse, a trickster. The thinking man needs to go to his heart and get out of his head. And there's some envy going on in this whole scenario. And so if this is your story, then what I would suggest is speaking truth with the 5th chakra. And it's change. 5 is about change really quickly. So just by communication and speaking truth can take care of this envy in a very powerful way. But apparently somebody is not speaking their truth here. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a pause that has been inflicted here. The waiting game is a pause that I would say is because there is some health balance that is needed to get out of the envy, out of the shadow, and allow the destiny to come forward. Allow prosperity to begin and allow love to flow back into this relationship. Because there isn't a whole lot of love that I see here, but speaking truth will get things moving. In the West sector, we have the Star of Wealth as the yearly influence, and in the monthly influence, we have the Heavenly Mentor Blessings, 6 star. So typically in the West area of your home or business, this is very auspicious combination. It can promote wealth, love, abundance, and great relationships. And this is a great place to enhance your wealth luck. And what I think it's saying is maybe a mentor is needed to help with this, a therapist, a mentor, a coach, to help people communicate and get all of these lower vibration energies out into the open, and so they can be cleared, and that way it'll get things moving again. In the Northeast, we have anxiety, and then love begins. Okay. Somebody is worried. It's this woman who's all tied up, apparently, 18-9. We're coming to the end of that, though. With the 18, it reduces to 9. 9 is the end. And then we have the 1 card that love begins. So that's a really good indication as we're going around the Bagua that things will change with, looking at the shadow, making those proper changes. If there's deception going on, or any lower vibration energies of anger, greed, dishonesty. It's got to be cleared in order for everybody to get back into balance here, as we see with the balance card in the middle. Until then, everything is coming to a complete halt. Nothing is flowing, and there's a lot of stuck energy. Sure, these people, the Empress, can leave because she's got a lot of pain and heartache, and remove herself from the situation and get rid of the anxiety. In the Northeast, we have the wisdom and the self-cultivation, self-knowledge area. So I think what's happening is this woman is looking at the anxiety, the depression, and the personal development work needs to begin here so that love can flow again. Prosperity can flow again. Love, the angel of love, can come back in and then achieve the balance that is desired, and then the destiny can be achieved at that time. So in the Northeast, we have great energy there, and in the Northeast we have the yearly influence of the 9-star future prosperity, but we also have the 7-star of robbery this month. So that 7-star can indicate deception as well, and that may be what this woman who has anxiety is worried about. However, the fire star is the 9-star of future prosperity, can burn that metal 7-star off with heat energy, fire energy, and that's movement leading to greater things to come, and then love can begin. So you can put a moving metal cure in that area or a salt water cure in that area to get that everything going, okay? All right, so in the career and life path area, again, we have a disharmony because we have the harmony card of this couple together in the reverse. So as we can see, the disharmony is showing up again because there are secrets. The goddess of the moon card, is things that we cannot see that are being reflected back by the shadow. And it is a 7 card, so it's a spiritual card. Now, being in the career and life path area, this is something that is being asked by this couple that is undergoing this, that it's part of their spiritual lesson to release the secrets. There's deception going on. Obviously, there's information that's being withheld with the goddess of the moon. And therefore, no harmony can take place in this partnership. And that's been evidenced by the shadow card and the deceptive magician in reverse. And the thinking man in reverse is now going to his heart. The Empress is leaving because she has the heartache, and there's a family member who is all tied up and cannot complete their destiny because of this magician in reverse and working through the shadow, because there's secrets that are going on that are not being exposed, and it's creating this couple to be in disharmony. In the north, the career and life path area is telling me that it's a metal cure or a salt water cure in that area would be very helpful for you water signs. The yearly influence is the 2-star of illness, and the monthly is the 9-star of future prosperity. So this combination of stars and influence is positive. However, it must be used in the right manner. So the thing is there's something being withheld. There's information being withheld from this couple, which is keeping them in reverse. Somebody needs to speak their truth with the throat chakra, okay? There's some envy going on, but somebody needs to speak their truth. Okay, in the northwest, the helpful people travel area, we have the card of sacrifice. Sacrifice is the 12 card reduces to 3. So something is being sacrificed here. Something needs to be sacrificed here. And then we have another 21 card. We have a mirror image of a card, 21 and 12. They both reduce to 3. So there's a strategy that is not being utilized here. There's a contract that's out of kilter. Something needs to be sacrificed for this contract that's in reverse, or this strategy that hasn't been imposed. So it's another indication that everything's being withheld. There's things that are being withheld that are not coming forward and being forthright. And something is being sacrificed by all this. Love, prosperity, everything is being sacrificed here for this. There's an interference. Somebody is interfering. There are a couple other interferences in this situation, and it's very anxiety ridden for this woman who's going through this. And we could be talking about the Empress, but I think the Empress is leaving, and I think it's another female influence here that is being stuck in this situation where they're all tied up. They can't move forward. Their destiny is being stopped, and they are heavily anxiety ridden over this. And they want to come together with a partner, but they cannot because there's secrets that aren't coming forward. So, and there's no strategy to put into place to fix this. So we'll have to ask. Now, the Northwest area is not a really great area this month and this year. So what I would suggest is putting a metal or saltwater cure in the Northwest sector. We have the yearly influence of the 7-star of robbery and the monthly influence this month of the 5-star of misfortune, which what we can see here is something is being sacrificed. Again, a sector of illness, accidents, and possibly legal disputes. So definitely could mean that this in reverse is that there's a contract that's not going as planned, and there is some litigation and legal sacrifice that is being initiated here. There's things that are not being told as a result of that. There's a lot that's hidden, and this contract is being affected. Something's in litigation here. But this is just for the week. So we have a lot of chaos going on in this reading right now. It could be separate stories, or it could be all one. You would know. But let's get some advice from the angels as far as healing cards, because I really feel like we need to figure out what is the advice that the angels want to give you to get through this very difficult week. Oh, they're just throwing the cards out at me. Here's 2. Let's see. One more, Spirit. Okay, 2 more. What advice do we have for our friends here? Okay. Rochelle says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Again, exactly what I thought. The angel of love and heart is in the upside down. So I think it's important for everybody concerned in this reading to go to their heart, and things will be rectified that way, or at least start moving in the right direction with communication. We have Opal here. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if this is in regards to a child or a children's situation, that there's some children being withheld from maybe a co-parenting situation, that is also a situation that I see here that could definitely be a co-parenting situation where the mother is unable to see the children because of envy from the husband, who is the magician in reversed, and he's moving through from his shadow. And the Empress wants to just leave with the children, but she's unable to because she's all tied up and she's got heavy anxiety. because there's being some secrets being hidden from her, this couple is not able to come together for a proper strategy and contract in relation to this. But just know God's got your back. God will be there for the children. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You do deserve heaven's help. So ask for help, water signs. If you need help with these situations that you're going through, the angels are telling you, be open to receiving divine guidance. So go within, get balance, like what we see with this card here, and go into prayer and meditation and ask for your next step forward. And the angels are saying that you will receive that. Okay, somebody's moving. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. That's what Celeste is saying. So this could be over a split, that somebody's moving. And as we can see, the Empress is going on a journey because of the heartbreak and loss, and leaving the Magician in reverse and the Thinking Man, and going off, and she may be moving to a new location that would be more in alignment with her and have a lot more love, because I don't see a whole lot of love here in this reading. And another thing is it's all on hold, and that could be because somebody's getting ready to relocate or move, or even a new job. This could be over a job situation as well. This Magician in reverse could be a boss, and he's in his shadow and he's not thinking, and he's causing havoc in the lives of this Empress and not allowing people to live their destiny, keeping them all tied up, not paying them right, not giving them proper freedom in their job because they're not in balance. People are envious over this, over the people that are being favored. The boss is in reverse, so he's constantly being deceptive because nobody's communicating. And there's secrets that are still, being hidden from everyone. And everybody's this woman's in anxiety about it. So just know that there may be a new job coming up for you this week, okay? And if you are putting your resume out or looking for a new business or something like that, keep going, okay? Keep going. Don't give up, because it looks like something's coming on the horizon. This movement is going to usher in positive new energy for you, okay? Wow. Okay, you guys, I never expected a reading like this today, but sometimes this is what happens. So until we meet again, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you get my next week's video coming up. And if you would like a reading, you can email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. My website, myspiritualsanctuary.com. You can put your name and email in there and be on my mailing list for my newsletter. If you'd like to go deeper with this reading, if this is your situation, we can definitely do that. I can look at your astrology chart as well. And we can look at the Feng Shui of your home. And all three combined, we can come up with a good plan, a good strategy. So we'll turn this card upright and come up with a strategy for you. Okay? So email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com if you would like a private reading. And if I can help you with anything, please email me, okay? I think that's it for today. Have a wonderful week ahead, my friends. Namaste.